Okay, hi guys, can you hear me well?
Yeah, now we
Are
can
you
hear you.
here, Miss?
Yes, I can hear you too. There was something really seriously wrong with the voice. I kept hearing you like you were
Hi, Miss.
cartoons or something. Uh,
What?
yeah, your voice were very like just like the cartoons exactly. So anyway, yeah, something was wrong with the voice. Hi guys, how are you? I hope you had fun in your vacation. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do today is that we're going to revise over the rocks and soil. And then we are going to start like answering some of the worksheets that we did not finish answering yet. Uh, let's start first by revising.
Miss, we can hear you.
Yes, now
You,
we could.
you can hear me now? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to, as I told you guys, we're going to start by revising everything about the rocks and the soil. So we said that the why is there different kinds of rocks, and we said please mute your mics, guys. You know the rule. Please mute your mics. Okay, so we said that there are different kinds of rocks because the minerals, which are non-natural, non-living things that are already found in nature, they mix up together differently. And we said that we have several minerals in our nature, and those minerals have plenty of names. And you don't have to know the names, you just have to know that they are natural, non-living substances. When they mix up, they make up the rocks. Yes, Habiba.
Jada can't hear you.
I just want to say that Omar can't hear you.
Omar can't hear me?
Jada also can't hear you. Jada.
can't hear.
She can hear me. Okay. So Omar is the only one. So Omar, I think Omar is the one that has a
The
problem.
problem.
Yes. Okay.
I think
Um,
because there was something plugged in the laptop.
all right. So you couldn't hear me. Fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And Bilal,
Okay.
I wasn't kidding, by the way.
All right. You don't have to fight in my session, okay? All right. So as I told you guys, minerals are non-natural living substances that makes up a rock. When they are mixed together, uh, which are the minerals, when they are mixed together in certain ways, they make up the different types of rocks. Now, how can we tell the difference between those different types of rocks? By four things. Ayman, do you still have a question, or did you forget to lower your hand?
No, I just forgot to lower my hand.
All right. So how can we tell the difference between the different types of rocks using those four properties or characteristics? What is the meaning of a property or a characteristic? It means the description of the rock or the description of anything, the description of you, the description of how you look, the description of your personality. And as I told you before, if I don't remember one of, or someone doesn't remember one of your names, and he or she wants me to remember, or they want me to tell them your name, so they will start giving me description of you. They will say, yeah, do you know the boy that have like blonde hair and he's white and he's very cute? And this is your characteristics, this is your properties. And everything in this world have its own characteristics or properties. They have their own description, including rocks. So if I want to know the different types of rocks, I would simply say that it has a hardness of this, and its color is that, and its streak color is that, and its luster is this. So when I collect all the information, all the four information about this specific rock, I will know what is the name of this rock. Okay. Now let's see, let's just go through all of the properties quickly. I'm just refreshing your memory, guys, because I know that you have been like for a week sleeping and playing and stuff, so you don't really remember what is this. So let's talk about the hardness first. The hardness is the ability of the mineral, and we say, we call the rock, even the rock, we call it mineral also because it's a mix of different minerals. So this is why we even the rock, we call it minerals. Okay, so the ability of the mineral to scratch or be scratched. So what's the meaning of this? It means that we have something called the Mohs hardness scale, and this hardness scale is designed for us to know the different hardnesses of all of the rocks. Like what? Like how did we decide that the talc, which is a type of a rock, will take a hardness level of number 1, while the diamond, which another type of a rock, will take the hardness level of number 10. Simply, we get the talc and we get all the other types of rocks that we have, and we start to use any substance or each other to scratch each other. For example, I brought the gypsum and the talc. I have 2 rocks right now, and I don't know which one of them is harder than the other. So what should I do? I will start to try and scratch the gypsum using the talc. It does not work. The talc will not be able to scratch the gypsum. So this means that the gypsum is harder than the talc. Now let's do the other way around. I will bring the gypsum and I will start to scratch it, to scratch the talc with it. And I will find that the gypsum will be able to scratch the talc. In this case, the talc has or is less hard than the gypsum. Okay, is it clear so far, guys? Is there something wrong?
No.
All right. Now, the second property is the color, and the color, we have a problem with only using the color to know the property or to find out what rock is this. Why is it not enough that we only use the color to know the difference between different types of rocks? Because actually different types of rocks could have the same color, and sometimes the same rock could have different colors. How so? We have something like the quartz, for example, the quartz, and the quartz is only the quartz is a type of rock. The quartz has 6 different shapes. Can you believe this? And all of them are still quartz. So it will be very hard for us to tell if this is the quartz of, or if it's another type of rocks. So this is why the color by itself is not enough for us to know the different types of colors. So because I made a recorded session about this before, and this is why I'm just trying to remove the old record so that it won't interfere with me talking today. So again, I will show you now the different rocks that have the same color and the quartz and all of its shapes or shades.
Wow.
Okay, so
Miss, I've always wanted to see how diamonds and aquamarine, how
And me
amethysts
too, and
look,
me too.
okay, so here
especially
right here,
sapphire.
yes, so right here, guys, we have those are different rocks. All of
Oh.
those are different rocks. Please mute your mic, Nadim. Okay, so right here we have the sugilite and the amethyst. Both of them have the same color, as you can see, right? Both of them are purple. The turquoise and the aquamarine, both of them have the same color. The beryl and the malachite, both of them have the same color. So this is why it's very hard for us to tell only by using color the different rocks, because some rocks have the same color, as you can see. Right here, all of those are quartz. Can you believe this? All of those are the same type of rock. So it's also, again, very difficult for us to only use the color to differentiate or to tell the difference between the different types of rocks, because I could be confused between those two since they have different colors, but eventually they will end up being the same type of rock. Okay, so color by itself is not enough to tell the difference between the different types of rocks. We have to use all four properties: the hardness, the color, the luster, and the streak, in order to know what rock is this. Now let's come to the third property, which is the streak. And we said that the streak it's the color of the powder left behind after rubbing the mineral against a rough white or black tile. What does that mean? It means that in order to find the different types of streak, we get this rough surface. It could be a black color or a white colored rough surface. A rough surface means it's not smooth, it's rough, so that we bring the rock and we start to like scratch the rock against this rough tile. The powder left behind, this line, can you see this line, the white line and the black line? Those lines are the streak. It's the powder left behind when I scratch the rock against this rough surface. Guess what? Each one of the rocks have different streaks. So let's see here. We have the streak collection, and we will see that, for example, the quartz, they always leave a white streak behind. The beryl, it leaves a colorless streak. The powder will be left behind, it's colorless, it doesn't have this color. The hematite, for example, when you rub it against this rough tile, it will leave a reddish powder behind. So this is how we know that this is hematite. So each one of the rocks have different streaks. And what's the meaning of a streak? We bring the rock and we bring a rough surface, and we start to rub the rock against the rough surface. The powder left behind, this is what the streak is. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. So the last property is the luster. And the luster, it refers to how does the rock bounce off the light. It means how it reflects the light. And reflecting the light is like when you put a mirror in front of a light source and it reflects the light back. This is what the luster is. It's how does it bounce off or reflects the light back. And this is why we have different types of lusters. We have metallic luster, for example, and we call it metallic because the way it bounces off the light gives this metallic look. It looks like a metal when the light falls on it. Here, as you can see, and this is most of the rocks that we see wherever we go, this type of luster, it does not have a luster, and this is why we call it dull. It does not reflect light back. As you can see here, it's a little bit of glassy, which means that it allows some of the light to pass through it. Here we have the kind of pearly, which means that it gives this pearly look or pearly color, the color of the pearl or the luster of the pearl. And this is why we call it a pearly luster. Okay, so using those four characteristics together, or four descriptions or four properties together, we can tell the different types of rocks. Yes, Ayman.
Miss, can you put this PowerPoint on Classera?
It's already there, dear.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
Miss.
you're welcome. Okay, yes, Omar.
I didn't understand the metallic rock.
The metallic is the type of the rocks that like bounces off the light or reflects the light and gives you this metal look. How do you know what's the meaning of metal look? It's like when you have a piece of iron, for example. This is what metal is. This is the color of metal. A piece of iron, a piece of aluminum, this is the color of metal. Some rocks gives this color. Some rocks give this color, and this is why we call it metallic cluster, because it represents or looks like a metal. All right. Okay. So I've just I want to
Miss,
bring
I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you because your voice was laggy.
What about the rest?
No, it's fine.
Your voice
No,
was very good.
it's fine. Yeah, I heard
All right.
you very well.
Okay,
Very.
Nadim, is there if
It's
there's
fine.
anything that you couldn't hear, you can. I'm going to put this on Classera. This video will be on Classera. You can just repeat it and hear it again.
Okay.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so now we are going to talk about the types of rocks and how are they formed. Okay, I'm just going to open it right now. Okay, we have it. Yes, we have it right. Okay, so what are the types of rocks? Can you remember, guys, what are the types of rocks? Can you tell me? Whoever knows, please raise your hand. I want the 3 types of rocks that we learned about. The 3 types of rocks that we have learned about. Excellent, Habiba, Ayman, Malik, Suhaila. I have a lot of people raising their hands. Very good. What about the rest, Layan? Very good. Hey, where are the rest? Hey. Okay, Omar. And who else? Hey. Muhammad Sharnoubi. Okay, so I'm going to take Muhammad first. I want you to tell me one type, Muhammad. Only one type, please. Muhammad Sharnoubi.
Okay. Italic.
No, we have 3 main types of rocks, Muhammad. Can you remember one of them? The 3 main types of rocks.
Metamorphic.
Yes, metamorphic rock. Thank you. Thank you, Muhammad. Okay, so Muhammad said one of them is the metamorphic rock, and it's correct. What about the other? I want Dana. Yes, Dana, tell me another type, please.
The igneous rock.
Igneous rocks. Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. All right. And the third one, I'm going to pick up Malik. Yes, Malik.
It's the sediment rock.
Sedimentary rock. Very good.
Sedimentary rock.
Yes, sedimentary rock. Very good. Okay, so this is what the 3 types of rocks that we have. We have the igneous rock, we have the sedimentary rock, and we have the metamorphic rock. My next question is, do you remember, guys, how does each of them form? How does each of them form? Okay, raise your hand if you know the answer. Okay, I'm going to start with the igneous rock, which is the easiest among all of them. So my question is,
I didn't answer yet.
and there's a lot of other people who did not answer, dear. I'm picking up who, and I can see all of you guys. Okay, so who can tell me which one, how does the igneous rock form? Okay, so I'm going to pick up Safe. Yes, Safe.
It is formed from lava.
From lava, very good. So let me talk a little bit about the igneous rock. Thank you, Safe. So the igneous rock, guys, are formed when we have a volcano. Underneath this volcano, we have this molten rock, and it's melted because of the very high heat under Earth or under the crust of Earth. The rock starts to melt. And what type of rock starts to melt? All types of rock starts to melt. The igneous, the sedimentary, and even the metamorphic. All types of rocks under the very high heat, which we find under the crust of Earth, they start to melt because of this heat. And when they are underground, they are called magma. Once the volcano erupts and the magma starts to reach the surface of the Earth, we change its name, we call it lava. When the lava starts to reach the surface, it starts to cool down. And when it cools down, it hardens. It changes into solid. And this is what the igneous rock is. We said in the matter, the very first lesson that we took this year in the first trimester, we said that when you cool the liquid, it changes into solid. And this is what happens in this case. We have molten rocks, which is liquid. And when it reaches the surface, it starts to cool down. When it cools down, it changes into solid. And this is what hardening is. Okay, so it forms the igneous rocks. Now, we have two types of igneous rocks, guys. Who can tell me how do the different types of igneous rock form? If you're still raising your hand and you don't know the answer, think again. Okay, put your hand down if you don't know the answer. All right, so we have two types of igneous rocks. And I want to know, how do they form? Yes, Nadim.
Yeah. The first type is magma.
Both of them
And
are magma. Both of them are magma, which
magma.
reached the surface and became lava. My question is, the lava changes into the igneous rocks in two different ways. Do you remember? The lava changes into igneous rocks. They cool down in two different ways.
The first way,
yeah,
is it like getting out and exposing itself to
both
wind?
of them expose. Nadim. It depends on how fast. Do you remember how fast do they cool?
Oh,
cool
yeah.
down?
Okay.
Yeah.
And if the lava
yes,
like
cools down,
cools down quickly, very
yes,
quickly,
yes,
there will be small, like
very good, small
little
particles. Yes,
small particles
it will form small
igneous
particles.
rock.
Yes,
But if it
cools down slowly,
it will have big particles.
excellent. All right, guys, thank you very much, Nadim. Now, my next question is also considering the igneous rock, guys. Do you remember an example of an igneous rock that cooled down slowly and another example of an igneous rock that cooled down quickly? An igneous rock that cooled down slowly and an igneous rock that cooled down quickly. Tayyim.
Hello, Miss.
Hi,
Miss,
dear.
can you upload the rocks presentation?
I did, guys. You have to check the previous weeks. I uploaded all of the rocks and soil PowerPoints.
But I can't find them.
Miss, but we didn't find it.
How
Yeah.
so, dear? If you, I don't put it in course materials. I put it in the, you know, the summary that I write everything that we took. You will find the link in it.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, and you will find the link. Once,
I literally, like, I went crazy just clicking my mouse.
And did it open?
I'm not really using my mouse.
I
right
did
now.
not
I'm using my
find.
no,
It did not open?
I couldn't find any link.
Seriously?
Miss, I want to tell you something.
I went crazy.
Yes, yes.
The PowerPoint is not colored.
It's not colored?
I'm crazy.
What? What are you telling me?
Huh?
Okay.
He found the PowerPoint, but it's not colored. Maybe.
I don't know. Okay.
Question mark?
Let me check,
Yeah,
guys.
Miss. Now, yeah, now it's yeah.
Did you find it?
I don't know how to
Did
do
you
a
find
question.
it?
Miss.
We
Yeah.
didn't find it.
You did not find it?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
let's
Miss,
check with you right now, guys. Okay, I will
Miss-
check with you right now.
Miss, I want to tell you something.
Tell me
I
Does
something.
just
anybody know how to
went
do a question?
went out of the Zoom for a second and went in Classera and I found the link.
You did?
Yeah.
All
Right now.
No, it was there. I promise. It was there since the beginning, the very beginning. Okay. So let me see. Right here, guys, you have, so this is still, we're still in the,
Just one sec. I'll go check.
okay. So right here, guys, do you see this? I write PowerPoints and I put the links under them. Okay. Let me see in week 4, which we started
Show
doing
moi.
the rocks and minerals in it.
Show moi.
What?
Show moi.
Show moi. All right.
Show me, it means.
Yeah, I know. He's just combining all the. All right. So I think that there was something wrong with the rocks and minerals. All right. I will upload it again. Okay, guys? I will upload it to you again.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome, dear. What are you laughing at? I swear I put it, but something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong.
One sec.
All right.
Okay.
It's
One
not
sec.
right.
One sec.
Okay. I'm going to put it again for you guys. All of the 3, the 4. We have 4 PowerPoints. We have the
Miss, what week is it?
rocks. It's week 6 now. We're in week 6. So you will find
No,
a
I'm
new
saying the
slot.
PowerPoint. Okay.
What?
Browse content.
Where is the recorded session?
Yeah, I
The
couldn't even
no,
find
the
it.
recorded sessions are there. No, are you kidding me? It's there.
Miss, I can't
there-
even
All
find
the
week
recorded
6.
sessions are in its normal
It's
week.
video lectures right
Video
here,
lectures.
and you will find all the recorded session. Can you see it?
In all its weeks.
How many? Miss, I only have 2.
Really?
Yes, because 2. How so? No. You have
The
more
fair
than 2.
and unfair test and scientific method.
Open the other weeks, Nadim.
Yeah, you're in the wrong one.
In each week, you will find the video lectures.
Miss, I can't even find week 6, but I'll just open week 5.
Yeah, we are starting week 6. I'm going to
3.
start it today. You will find till
Okay,
week 5, and you have all the week
Yeah, right.
the lectures
I
right
found,
here. All
I
right.
found.
So I will be uploading the PowerPoints today again. All right.
Quiz
So we
announcement.
stop right here.
Miss,
Mute your mics, guys. I need to finish.
Miss, can I tell you something?
Yes.
The PowerPoints of rocks that you are going to upload it, which week are you going to upload it?
In
on?
week 6. You will find it in week 6 this week.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Page 41 in the homework, I submitted it to you with the other pages because when I wanted to submit it in assignment, it told me that there was a problem. So I submitted it with another homework.
It's fine. Okay, I will find it.
Miss,
Yes.
didn't you say that didn't you say that you downloaded the PowerPoint on week 4? Because week
Yeah. Week 4, do you
you
have?
did.
I did. But
I
I
would
don't
tell
know
you every
what
single
one
thing
file.
that's written here.
No, it's fine,
you're-
Nadim. Thank you. I don't have the time for this. All right. So my question was, I want you to give me 2 examples of the igneous rock. One that have been cooled down very slowly, and the other that has cooled down quickly. Who remembers the 2 examples? No one. Perfect. No one.
No,
remembers.
I know.
Raise your hand.
I know.
Raise
I'm
your
raising
hand.
my hand.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Raising my hand.
All right. So yeah, we have some people raising their hands right here. Okay, Ayman. An igneous rock that have been cooling down quickly.
Me.
Okay.
Ayman. Nadim, mute your mic.
Cement and granite. Cement and granite.
Cement? No cement. There's no cement. Okay,
granite.
Granite is the one that have been cooling down quickly or slowly?
Granite is the one slowly.
Yes, cooling down slowly. Do you remember the other one? Starts with a B. Okay, so we're going to give someone else. Suhaila, do you remember it?
Beam.
No, miss, I only remember granite.
Okay. Who else remembers the other type? Habiba.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Who else? Nadim. Nadim, something will just go wrong with Nadim. Yeah.
Great.
Basalt. Yes, basalt. Thank you,
Yeah,
Nadim.
that's what I mean.
So granite is the one that forms when the igneous rock or the lava cools down slowly, and the basalt is the one that forms when the lava cools down quickly. Okay, so okay guys, it's 9:40 now, so I'm going to end this session. I'm going to start the new one. All right, okay.
Peace out.
Miss.